Hey guys, it's Putty for Rustafied here with a quick summary of what's coming into Rust this month. Starting off, the Rust team has made some large changes to shake up Rust just before the holiday season. A new way to unlock items is here. Tech trees now have been implemented. There are now 3 tech trees, each linked to a corresponding workbench level. To access the tech tree, you have to interact with the workbench and click on the green button. Here you can see the tech tree that's associated with that bench. When you click on the item, you can also see the cost of unlocking it. Progression through each tech tree involves unlocking each item in a linear fashion. To unlock an item, you have to pay a certain amount of scrap depending on the item's value or its tier. Once said item is unlocked, more additional items become available to be unlocked. Now, before you start screaming about having to grind to get top tier items, just know that this doesn't fully impact the research aspect of the game. You can still find an item, bring it to a research table, and pay the scrap to get the blueprint. But this update does impact experimental research in game. You can no longer gamble scrap to receive a random blueprint. This feature has been removed. The team has also removed blueprints from barrels and crates around the map. This update has also moved several items into different tiers. The most impactful of these changes is the garage door and the high external stone gate. They are now positioned in tier 2. So, as with any big shift in the game, the first iteration isn't always set in stone. The team is planning on using December to allow players to test the system and provide their feedback. Expect to see some changes in balancing throughout the month. In the new year, there will be a full rollout and a forced wipe of blueprints. Therefore, make sure you give the team some feedback if you find something that isn't working, or if you feel that something needs to be changed. This can be done in the F7 menu. Along with this huge shift in progression, there is a large number of balancing/quality of life changes. As a Rustafied document outlining these changes is 32 pages long, I'll spare you from listening to me read it, and I'll put the link in the video description. But here are some of the more substantial changes. Hazmat suits now have durability, and the suit will break after being hit multiple times with projectiles or blunt objects. Many items have now had their cost/crafting time reduced. Clothing items have had their protection rebalanced, and the large medkit now provides a small amount of instant health. There have been a few switches to procedurally generated maps. Most notably this month, radiation has been added to the launch site floodlight towers. Also, stables no longer spawn so close to other monuments, and the size of their safe zone has been slightly decreased. Following last month's slashing of modular vehicle costs, the team has made other modes of transportation more obtainable. The scrap price for saddles and boats has been reduced, and a certain amount of horses and boats should be spawning around the map now. Some other things you'll be noticing: supply drop loot has been revamped, a fix has been made for not being able to equip bone armor with a bone helmet, and a number of exploits have been fixed with this update. This has been a summary of all the significant changes coming into Rust this month. I'm Putty, and thank you for watching. If you want to know more about this update or any other update, head on over to rustafied.com or subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to check us out on the Rustafied official servers.